It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and here we go. We're talking with Jeanette and Karen, and they're with an organization that is sponsoring a big quilting event going on in Grinnell this weekend. And I'll let either one of you field the question. Tell us about the quilting event in Grinnell this Saturday, or Friday and Saturday.
Yes, our quilt show is put on by the Jewel Box Quilters Guild. It's called Every Quilt is a Celebration, and if you come to the show, it's Friday, June 20th from 9 to 6, and Saturday, June 21st from 9 to 6 at the Harris Center on Grinnell College campus. We have around 100 quilts on display in all shapes and sizes and designs, and we hope that you come up and see us.
Fantastic, and you're going to have a special speaker too. Tell us about that.
Yes, on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, Mike Ellingson, who is a retired teacher and drama teacher, he also is a quilt designer, and he will have tell us about his quilt journey and what he's accomplished in his lifetime with quilting.
All right, and Karen, maybe you can tell us about the show.
Well, we've got, like Jeanette said, about 100 quilts, and we've got 6 categories of quilts. We've got large quilts, we've got medium quilts, we've got small quilts, we've got original design quilts, which is something not using a pattern, but only a design from the maker's brain and hands. And we've got miscellaneous category, which is pillows and table runners and different things like that. And we've got a category called President's Challenge. And Jeanette and I are both past presidents from the time when we've last had a show. And Diane Moles is our current president. And the three of us got together and came up with our theme of Every Quilt's a Celebration, because we celebrate every time we finish a quilt. And sometimes we make quilts for specific celebrations like a birthday or a wedding or Christmas or Halloween or 4th of July, but every quilt's a celebration. So we challenged our members to make a quilt for that category. So there's that category as well.
Fantastic. You know, as long as we're doing a video here, I see there you guys brought a quilt.
We each did.
And I don't know who wants to describe this. There's one here, and then there's one on this chair. And then I'll give this to you, Jeanette, and then for you, Karen. And I'll just kind of get out of the way. You guys can get in front of the camera and tell us about the quilts.
Well, this is a quilt that I made for my granddaughter who was 3, and when we would go to the Minnesota Zoo, she always said the flamingos were her favorite animal.
You know, my significant other has a real thing, especially about pink flamingos, so she would love this.
Well, there's pink and purple,
there are some
all
pink
colors.
Flamingos. There's flamingos of every color. And
Karen was making this at one of our retreats. Our guild sponsors a couple of retreats where we just come and we sit with our machine and we sew day and night.
Day and night.
And it's a lot of fun. So it was fun watching Karen put this together.
And then Jeanette has a quilt with about the same colors, come to think of it. But this is beautiful too.
Yes, it is. It was a lot of fun. It was outside of my comfort zone, a little bit different than what I usually do, but it has strip piecing and applique, and then I'm not a great machine quilter, custom quilter, but I did my best that I could on this one, and I'm pretty proud of it.
I think you did a great job, Jeanette.
Well, that is fantastic. They're both just beautiful works of art, and we talked about this too, that it takes a lot of time to put these together. And there'll be judging going on too, and awards given out, and you're going to have some special judges. Tell us about those people.
Yes, we have Ann Harris and Tilly Woodward from Grinnell College. We have Amy Cowson and her daughter Lucy from Grinnell High School. And then we have 2 local makers, Brian and Kathy Sogard.
And tell us about the raffle that you have going on also and how people can get tickets. This is being recorded on Wednesday, so I know they're available at the Farmers Market, which is coming up Thursday, right?
Correct. There, we have a queen-size quilt, and we named it Celebrations.
Okay.
It's an original design by one of our members, BJ Santama, and beautiful custom quilting by another member, Jean Nolte. And it was pieced together by 5 or 6 of our members who worked on it and got it put together. That is a really, really pretty quilt, and tickets are available at the Farmers Market on Thursday. They're available at the show Friday and Saturday, and they're also available from any Jewel Box Quilters Guild member.
And if you are in Grinnell, you can stop by headquarters. Susie Kinney, one of our members, has tickets there also.
Fantastic. Okay, tell us where and when people can see the quilting show this weekend in Grinnell.
The quilt show starts Friday, June 20th at 9 a.m. and goes until 6, and then again on Saturday at 9 a.m. until 6 p.m.
And where is it being held?
At the Harris Center on Grinnell College campus, 1115 10th Avenue.
Well, ladies, thanks for putting this all together. We hope you have a great crowd and raise a lot of money. Quilting is fantastic. And if you want to listen to the whole podcast and find out about the passion these ladies and the others in their organization have for quilting and how they got started, check it out at outandaboutwithjamiegrout.com. And of course, also on any of the podcast platforms, Spotify, Amazon, also Apple Podcasts, all over the place, because it's quite a talent and it's quite an art, and it's to be appreciated. But check out the show this weekend, Friday and Saturday in Grinnell. It'll be a lot of fun. Thanks to Jeanette and Karen for putting this on, and the rest of the ladies in the club. That's going to wrap it up for this Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast.